Here I'm asked to work out the length of BC and to give my answer correct to 1 decimal place. I know I'm applying SOHCAHTOA as it's a right angle triangle and I'm only given one side an angle. Therefore, writing down my free formula, i.e. SOHCAHTOA, always the middle letter goes on the top. I'm now going to label my triangle H, O and A. H is always the hypotenuse, the longest side, which is always directly opposite the right angle. O is always opposite the angle you're given or finding. As I'm given angle 56, draw an opposite, that's going to be my O. And whatever's left is my A, i.e. adjacent to the angle. Looking at my formula SOHCAHTOA, in this case here, I want to work out length BC, which is letter O. And the only side I know, in this case, is A, which is 12. Only one formula will link O and A, and in this case it's TOA. As I was asked to work out the length of BC, which is O, therefore in my formula triangle, covering up letter O, whatever I'm left with is my formula. So T is tan of the angle, so therefore it's tan of my angle, which in this case is 56. We know a vertical line in a formula triangle means to multiply, multiplied by A, which is adjacent, in this case A is 12. Substituting to our calculator, that gives us a length of 17.7907, etc. As we're asked to round to 1 decimal place, so 1 decimal place means I only want 1 digit after decimal. There's my first digit after decimal, so I can stop, draw a line to the right. That's called my decider. Is my decider 5 or more? In this case, yes. So if I round the previous digit up by 1, it will be 17.8 centimetres. Part B, work out the size of angle marked X. Again, I know it's SOHCAHTOA as I'm finding an angle in a right angle triangle. Therefore, I'm going to start by labeling my triangle H, O and A. Well, H again is always the hypotenuse, the longest side, which is always opposite the right angle. O is always opposite the angle I'm given or finding. In this case, as I'm asked to find angle X, therefore directly opposite will be O. And whatever's left is my A, i.e. adjacent to the angle. When finding an angle using SOHCAHTOA, we always use the two given sides. Here I know A and I know H. I don't have O, so I can put a cross through O. The only formula in SOHCAHTOA that links H and A, in this case the middle one, which is cos. So therefore, writing down my formula, therefore I know cos of the angle, so cos in this case of X, what I'm finding, is equal to A. A horizontal line in a formula means divide. So it's A divided by H. Well, A for me, in this case, is 15. So it's going to be 15 divided by H, which in this case is 18. As I'm finding the angle X, I leave X alone on the left-hand side. As I move a function across an equal sign, it becomes known as the inverse function, i.e. cos to the minus 1. So it's cos to the minus 1 of 15 over 18. In my calculator, my first key I press is shift. I press shift, then followed by the function cos to get cos to the minus 1. A bracket opens, then press fraction key, type 15 over 18, press equals, and then it gives me angle of 33.557, 1 digit after decimal. Therefore, I stop, draw a line to the right, that's my decider. Is that 5 or more? In this case, yes. So I round the previous digit up by 1. So my angle, therefore, is 33.6 degrees.